please rise for the national anthem performed by Annie Sullivan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, I'm Rose Aglico. I'm the chair for Brewster Relay.
And I'm Joelle Schwartz, team captain for Team Zack Attack.
2020 virtual event. Thank you for tuning in from your homes and coming together even while we cannot physically be together. We all know that cancer doesn't stop, and neither do we. This year may look a little different, but our mission hasn't changed. We are all here to save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight for a world without cancer. Now, more than ever, we can't let up on the fight and leave cancer patients to fight this fight alone. We must come together today as a relay community to fight against cancer and help the Cancer Society continue with cancer screenings, 24/7 navigation and support, research for treatment and cures. Here is what our American Cancer Society is doing right now to help during the COVID-19 pandemic. Our National Cancer Center Information Center is being staffed 24/7, just as always, so that even now families can get answers from a live, educated person wherever they are, no matter what time it is. We're continually updating cancer.org and social media channels with the latest information and guidance for cancer patients from our public health experts. Hope Lodge facilities around the country have been available for healthcare workers on the front lines of the coronavirus fight at no cost through the healthcare systems that they are affiliated with. We've shifted our Reach to Recovery, a one-on-one support program, to 100% phone-based, linking new breast cancer patients with survivors who have had a similar diagnosis and treatment plan. With the support of our grassroots volunteers, our advocacy affiliate, ACS CAN, the staff there have been working on Capitol Hill to ensure the needs of our patients are included in the legislation that is designated to mitigate the financial and public health crisis caused by this pandemic. Joelle?
Tonight we celebrate. Relay is a celebration of life that brings a community together to fight cancer and symbolizes the fight that cancer patients must face after they're diagnosed with cancer. The light of the day and the darkness of the night parallel the physical effects, emotions, and mental state of a cancer patient while undergoing treatment. Tonight we remember. We remember all those who have lost their battles. We come together to support one another and celebrate their lives. Tonight we fight back. We fight back against cancer today and all year long because we are private, nonprofit funder of cancer research in the United States. We are also proud to say that since our first event in 2017, we have raised over $250,000 to fight cancer. I ask you to keep adding to this so we can continue the fight. Donate now at relayforlife.org/Brewster, New York. Putnam County is in the top 5 in the nation per capita for fundraising. We are a national county of excellence in the fight against cancer. This is a huge accomplishment and one that our entire community should be very proud of. We can't stop now. We need to continue to raise the funds that will find the cures for all cancers. No matter why you take part in the Relay for Life, one thing is clear. With every step you take, you help the American Cancer save lives. American Cancer Society save lives. Each person who shares the Relay experience can take pride in knowing that you are working to create a world where cancer will no longer threaten the lives of our loved ones or claim another year from anyone's life.
My name is Stephanie Scuderi, and I am honored to support Relay for Life in my hometown, Brewster, in honor and memory of my mother. My beautiful mom, Patricia Lee Rubino, was diagnosed with a rare blood cancer in September of 2007. After a long 9-year battle, she lost her life to the horrific disease in June of 2016. I was only 25. My whole life ahead of me, mourning the end of the life of my mother, my best friend, my rock. My family and I fought long and hard with her and right by her side. For years, throughout high school, college, and beyond, my sister and brother and I relayed, raised funds, raised awareness, and exposed the reality of our mom's horrible cancer. We stood by her side year after year through chemo treatments, clinical trials, stem cell transplants, and she never complained. She was the strongest person I've ever known, and she took on so much for so long, being a single, full-time working mom and fighting cancer. And she still encouraged me and my siblings to live life to its fullest every day and to follow our dreams. We cared for her, we laughed with her, we cried with her, and we prayed with her until the very end of her battle. And though our hearts are broken and our lives are changed forever, the fight isn't over. There are so many patients and families who are fighting every day to beat their cancer, to survive, to have more time together. We fight for a cure for those families, those patients, and for the amazing people like my mom, who were taken too soon. I'm grateful for the organizations like the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life for providing research and resources for patients and their families. And it's through these organizations, like the American Cancer Society, that patients and their families receive vital knowledge, strength, and inspiration to help give them their fighting chance. Thank you for your support of Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society. Please join me in continuing to raise funds, awareness, and hope for those who are still fighting and still suffering, and honoring my mom's legacy as we do it. Thank you.
the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh.
Hello, my name is Brianna Sage. I am the first Brewster American Cancer Society Student Champion. I'm here today to give a shout out to the class of 2020. For Relay for Life has helped me become a leader at my school, SUNY Oneonta. With my experience being student representative for Relay for Life for 2 years, I was able to become treasurer and vice president of clubs at my school. To my fellow BHS seniors, remember this time. You won't be able to call yourself a high school senior too much longer. Relay for Life has prepared you to become a leader at your future college and universities, and especially in your future. Take everything you have learned and create bigger change. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Though I cannot be there with you right now, I will always be there in spirit. You are all going to do wonderful things in the future. Here are the names of seniors who are part of Brewster Students Against Cancer: Layla Pagan, Ashley Cochran, Natalie Hopkins, Jennifer Russo, Sabrina Pakaruchu, Elsa Neubauer, and last but not least, Isabella Stojic. Everyone who's watching this video, please donate $20.20 to Relay for Life for Brewster to honor our seniors during these tough times. I hope everyone is doing well, and please stay safe.
When we raise funds through our relay, we fund breakthroughs. We are funding the best science to find answers that save lives. In 2019, $32,650,000 was invested for research in New York, all due to the funds raised by our event and events like ours. These funded studies allow for a better understanding for the causes of cancer, better development for cancer treatments, and all with the ultimate goal of improving and saving the lives of cancer patients. Again in 2019, 65 grants were distributed to research institutions and universities across New York. Again, all due to the funds raised by our event and events like ours across New York State. This is a time where we need to come together and continue funding so that we can continue to fund breakthroughs. During this COVID-19 crisis, researchers were still able to conduct their research and reevaluate their data while their labs have been closed. My name is Isabella Ostich. I'm a graduating senior from Brewster High School, and I'm president of Brewster Students Against Cancer. I relay for the people that I have lost from cancer. Please make a contribution and donate at relayforlife.org/Brewster, New York. Thank you.
When we raise funds, we help the American Cancer Society connect patients to the care that they need. In 2019, we helped raise funds to provide 22,500 nights of free or reduced cost lodging in New York through our Hope Lodge communities and our Hotel Partners program. Hope Lodge provides a free place to stay for patients traveling far from their homes for treatment. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the American Cancer Society made its Hope Lodge facilities around the country available at no cost for healthcare workers on the front lines of the coronavirus fight through the healthcare systems that they are affiliated with. Since the American Cancer Society suspended its Hope Lodge program, it now has rooms that can provide respite for frontline healthcare workers who need rest between shifts or if returning home is too difficult. In addition to providing full access to Hope Lodge facilities, ACS has launched the Hope Lodge COVID-19 Response Fund to support these efforts and to help provide the resources necessary to repurpose and operate our Hope Lodge facilities during the COVID-19 crisis. It will also ensure that the Hope Lodge facilities are ready to accept cancer patients again in the coming months and help ACS to continue with the vital programs that help cancer patients during this pandemic. This year, we need to continue to raise funds to provide these nights so that while cancer patients are going through treatments, they can focus on their health and well-being and do not have to worry about where they will stay or how they will pay for it. My name is Rory Charbonneau, and I am a sophomore at Brewster High School. I'm also the secretary of Brewster Students Against Cancer. Relay for Life is an extremely important event to me. One of the reasons that I relay is because cancer affects so many people. Almost everyone has someone in their life who suffers from cancer. Personally, I didn't get the chance to meet my grandfather because before I was born, he lost his life to esophageal cancer. I never got the chance to meet him, but I want to make it so that other kids can meet their grandparents. I've also seen the effects it can have on parents, siblings, sons, and daughters of cancer patients. My uncle was recently diagnosed with colon cancer, and I have followed his journey and the effects that it has had on him and his family. I want to be able to help my uncle and his family, along with everyone else who wakes up daily to fight and support. When I relay, I feel like I am truly making an impact on so many lives. I know that the money I raise and the hours I put in are going to help someone else's friend or family member stay healthy. Please donate at relayforlife.org/Brewster, New York, Brewster, NY. Thank you.
Welcome to our Luminaria ceremony.
The Luminaria ceremony is an opportunity for us to all come together and remember and grieve for those we've lost to cancer. It's a time for us to reflect on how the disease has touched each of us personally. And it's a time for us to look inside ourselves with quiet reflection to find hope. No matter what our experience with cancer has been, we all share the hope that we will one day live in a world where our children and their children will never have to hear the words, "You have cancer."
I would like to introduce our Luminaria speaker, Rose Aglico. Rose will now talk about why she relays.
For many years, I supported Relay for Life as a donor in honor of many friends and family with cancer. Then I participated in Relay for Life in honor of my mother as her caregiver. Subsequently, I supported Relay for Life in memory of my mother who lost her battle. I continued supporting Relay for Life because of all the great work American Cancer Society does for research, prevention, and early diagnosis, supporting patients and families. I was so appreciative of the help that I received, I kept supporting. Today, I relay as a survivor. Just 1 year ago, I heard the words, "Rose, you have cancer." Tonight, I speak to you as a survivor. Please join me in supporting the American Cancer Society by going to relayforlife.org/Brewster, New York. After tonight, our mission does not stop. Your donations help us all year long, and you can donate all year long.
Tonight we join together to celebrate life. Let us pay tribute to those we love and all those who have been touched by cancer. We ask you to stand at home instead of illuminating a glow stick.
Our mothers and fathers gave us the gift of life and have filled us with hope from the time of our first breath. If you are honoring or remembering your mothers and fathers, please stand.
Our brothers and sisters are our best friends. We dream together, laugh together, cry together, and share in each other's hopes and aspirations. If you are honoring or remembering your brothers and sisters, please stand.
Our husbands and wives know us better than anyone else. They share in our hopes for the future and support us in all we do. If you are honoring or remembering your husbands and wives, please stand.
Our sons and daughters give our lives new meaning. They embody our spirit, our hopes, and our dreams. If you are honoring or remembering your sons and daughters, please stand.
Our grandmothers and grandfathers inspire us with their stories of the past. They spoil us, love us, and hope the best for us always. If you are honoring or remembering your grandmothers or grandfathers, please stand.
Our aunts, uncles, cousins, and other relatives fill our lives with fun and give us a true sense of what it means to be a family. If you are honoring or remembering your aunts, uncles, cousins, and other relatives, please stand.
Our friends are treasures that can never be replaced. They have helped us become the people we are today, and they never lose the hope and faith they have in us. If you are honoring or remembering your friends, please stand.
This time, if you have not stood up, please rise now to honor or remember all others who have fought the battle against cancer.
You may not be able to see it, but we are all now standing together. We are unified in the fight against cancer. We are a community who fights back together. We are a relay family who fights back together.
To those we honor with these virtual luminario bags, this light represents the love we have for you. It burns for others to see, but it burns brightest in our hearts and in our memories.
Our bagpiper, Aiden Shield, will now take one lap around the track.
so sad. The tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too. When the night falls on you, you don't know what to do. Nothing you confess could make me love you less. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. So if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. Hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too. Well, I'm alive like you. When you're standing at the crossroads, don't know which path to choose. Let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. And when the night falls on you, baby, you're feeling all alone. You won't be on your own. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you.
We are turning our sorrows into celebration tonight, and we are converting our loss into action. We have put faces and voices on this disease. We know we have made a difference and that we will continue to make a difference. Our goal is to finish the fight. My name is Kate Corsito, your American Cancer Society Community Development Manager. Our relay is so special to me, and so are each one of you. You have made my first year as your staff partner incredible. I thank you for your continued support in the fight against cancer during this unprecedented time. Thank you to all of you for helping us transition our in-person event into a virtual event. Without your support, this would not have been possible. Thank you to our event chair, Rosa Glico, and thank you to our entire event leadership team, including Tina Alabo, Sue Shear, Francine Monti, Michelle Volano, Joelle Schwartz, John Semmels, Barbara DiVenuto, Anthony Tobacco, and Katie DiVenuto. Thank you to all our team captains. Thank you to our sponsors and partners against cancer. And thank you to the Brewster Central School District. Lastly, but certainly not least, thank you to all of you tuning in tonight and coming together while we're physically apart. Together, we will finish the fight.